Hello everybody, welcome back. Today, we're going to play, Super Mario The Two Ways 2. Right, so it actually took me a while to, get this figured out, because for some reason the Windows key on my keyboard isn't working right now, because there's some kind of mode enabled that I can't press it. I don't really know why it's like, I don't know, it's just like this mode on here. I don't know what I did, but it disabled the Windows key, so I had to use Xbox Game Bar to, record this. So, I already played the first couple levels. Yeah, so I'm just gonna have to use Xbox Game Bar for now, because I'm pretty sure, because every single other button works, so it's not like my keyboard is broken. It's just this thing, and it has W lit up. I don't know why it has W lit up, I don't know what that means, but it disabled the Windows key, so I don't know how to turn that off, and I don't know how I turned it on, but my cat probably stepped on my keyboard or something, and caused it. But, without further ado, let's play World 2 R. So anyway, first level is wet. Oh. What is happening? I don't want this. I'm trying to... What the heck? Why is this keyboard popping up? I don't want a keyboard. I'm trying to play a freaking game. What is this thing doing? What is happening? So, what? Okay, so whenever I run, it opens this for some reason. How do I freaking disable this? This makes no sense. I'm not trying to type or anything. Go away. Like, I'm trying to play a freaking game. What is... Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we are going to be, Okay, I got it working again. So I looked it up, and yes, it was Windows key lock, and I had to press function and then Windows to shut it off. So yes, it was a Windows key lock, so I couldn't press the Windows button. Now I can press the Windows button, so I should be able to play this without this. Oh, this keyboard is still popping up. Great. I'm gonna have to. Okay, guys, I'm very sorry about that blooper. I restarted my computer and it fixed the problem. I can now play this. So yeah, I'm really, really sorry for that blooper. Yeah, but now I know in the future I can do function and Windows to disable the Windows key. Great. I know that for the future now. Great. Yeah, so now I can actually play this. Again, I tried playing this before, in the morning, but I was really grumpy and I was just in a horrible mood. I actually might have also accidentally disabled the Windows key when I slammed my keyboard. At one point, I kind of punched my keyboard. By the way, there's a moon down there. Cause, like, it's so laggy here. This is really annoying. That moon isn't even worth it. It's just, like, going to get tedious. As is most of this game. You know, I mean, I don't want to be rude, but there's not a horrible amount of positives. It has sprite overload a lot. Just lags a lot, things despawn a lot, because just whoever made this, they just didn't. They just put too many sprites and stuff, and well, you know, that's definitely not a very good idea, because then, you're gonna notice, I think in, some point on the bridge you can't even see yourself. So, you know, it's just really annoying. I was being extremely grumpy this morning and stuff. So, yeah, you know what, I probably did accidentally turn the Windows lock on when I, being grumpy this morning, because I did slam my keyboard. So, yeah, I probably did that. But hey, I know how to fix it now, so that's good. Alright, anyway, so then there's also these little levels called Projected Bridge. There's this first one, and then, I raged on the second one because I gave it. Well, these levels are saves. So I was just real upset and stuff, and that's when I just kind of rage quit, but I'm all good now. Obviously, this isn't getting released at night, you know, the next afternoon when you're seeing this, but just know it's like 11 o'clock right now. And I just had to just do this real quick. I mean, I'm in a better mood now, so, you know, this is all fine and dandy for me. It's all fine and dandy for me right now. Alright, I'm pretty happy. I just, oh man, that blooper really scared me, because I didn't understand what was happening with my keyboard. I thought I accidentally just broke the one key that I need to use the freaking computer. Because, I mean, pretty much every single thing you need Windows, because, like, it's Windows. So, the Windows key is really important. Yeah, so thank you to that guy on Reddit that said it was function and Windows. See, so that's a save, so that just made me really annoyed. Alright, and then we have Redland. This level disappointed me, because look at that. Only the ground is red. There's no red bushes, there's no red sky, there's no red hills in the background, there's no red enemies. It's only the ground that's red. Even these pipes are yellow. So, well, this is Redland. It's really not very red at all. Not even the grass is red. The grass is freaking green. The only thing that's really red is the dirt. Which I guess if you're just walking normally, you're not really going to see much dirt, so... Really, you're gonna be like, why is it even called Redland if it's, like, gray? Because, you know, you can see mainly the grass and stuff. Anyway, secret exit's up here. Definitely doing this a lot quicker and better. You know, for some reason I play a lot better at night. I'm, like, really good at games at night. Right, and so this is the bridge secret area. Anyway, just has some stuff. There's a fire flower right here. There's a fire flower right here. I'll just take one of each. And there's also Yoshi. So that's cool. Oof, I'm actually surprised I'm in a decent mood. That blooper kinda got me down, because I, thought I wasn't gonna be able to record. I thought I was gonna have to buy a new keyboard. That rhymes. There goes Yoshi. Bye, Yoshi. There's not enough ground to keep Yoshi very easily over there. You know, you gotta have like, the entire level just be ground with like no jumps in order to freaking think about keeping Yoshi for 2 seconds. Lost everything very quickly. How disappointing. I lost everything I had. Oh, I could have gotten a cape from that guy, but I didn't. Ah! No! Yeah, see, so I'm being a little more positive. I made like 10 different complaints at this point. And I mean, yeah, okay, it really isn't a quality game, but I definitely do more fair and less insulting. Unless it's literally so horrible that I have to be insulting. Which, this isn't really at that level, but... You know, I'm sure some games can be at that level. This game isn't... I still think it's going to be a 50 to 60. No, but I'm gonna try to give some positive feedback instead of just negative feedback. Because there is some positive feedback. At least... the effort to make some custom enemies and some custom music was made. The effort to make a lot of levels was made. It's definitely quantity over quality. Okay. But, sometimes I like that. Sometimes I like that. In this case, I would say... I feel like if the game was shorter, but... you know, everything was more thought through. I just don't really feel like this game is thought through enough. If you want my honest opinion, there's... the second section of this kind of also has one of those moments where it's just not really that thought through. So I feel like if just more... because this was only released a few months after the first one as well. And making all of these levels just in like 8 months, it's obviously not going to produce something very great. I guess. That football just had to land right on me, huh? So, you know, I mean, I'd just say, I mean, it needs to be more thought through. Alright, instead of just complaining and whining about every single little thing, I'm just gonna say it needs to be more thought through. And I hope the future games are a little bit more thought through as well. Because 3 and 4 and 5 do have a slightly larger age gap than the first and second one. The first and second one are only like 8 months apart. The second and third one and fourth one are like a year. And the fifth one's like 10 months from the fourth one. So, you know, I mean, this is the smallest gap, so I hope the other ones are a little bit more thought through. That's just really once I'm, you know, actually in a mood to be fair. I feel like the only thing that I hate is it's not thought through enough. That is the only thing that I don't like about this. Not thought through enough. Anyway, there's a power-up over here. Like, you know, just some of the enemy placements, some of the sprite placements. It's just, it's not thought through. Like, see right here, how the camera isn't scrolling up right there? Well, guess what? If you go up onto those ledges, it never scrolls up. So all of these football chucks are completely blind. Making for a very aggravating gameplay if you don't kind of just force the camera to be where you want it to. The camera just doesn't go there by itself for some reason. And I'm really not sure if that's really the creator's fault. Because it probably isn't. You know, because it's hard to make a hack, okay? But, and you can probably definitely die there. You know, it's just... yeah. It's an alright game. Okay? I'll give it to you. It's an alright game. Anyway, here's where I game over last time. Projected Bridge 2. So, let's try not to fail miserably on Projected Bridge 2. This time. It's pretty much just the same thing as Projected Bridge 1. So, don't really know why I struggled so bad that I didn't pass this level. You know, it's pretty much the same exact thing. Oh, jeez. That was a little unexpected, I guess. Oh yeah, it was right here was where I actually, like, rage quit. And that was because, again, it's not really that thought through. So, some of these mushroom tops don't actually appear. It wasn't that one specifically, it was one right here somewhere, in the second half. Again, as I said, there's too many sprites and stuff. So, some really important things disappear. I remember seeing all those clues. It's somewhere. Yes, it's right here. I thought that was just despawned and it would appear when I jumped on it. It didn't. That was my last life. So yes, that is a huge problem, and I really don't blame myself for getting really mad there. Because, I mean, that's just... How do you look something like that over and say it's okay? Like, if it wasn't working out, you should have just removed the bottoms of those so it made more sense and people wouldn't get confused. You know, I'm definitely wording this more like a review because I want to make my later videos more like actual reviews and not just random complaints and such. I want to make it decent reviews, respectable reviews. I'm not going to change my mind about the rating. It's probably going to stay 50 to 60, it depends. Whoops. I don't need double capes because I'm a pro. It's probably going to stay there because there's just so much potential and it was all just done wrong. So this one's called Green in Brown. Which I see because the map looks like it does turn brown. This might all be a reference to the first game, as one of the directions was green and one of the directions was brown. It was right green and left brown in the first one, First Worlds. So this might be a reference to the first game. I'm not sure, it probably is. But yeah, that's kind of cool, I guess. Gosh, that's so weird. It's so late at night, and I'm like really awake, and I'm yeah, another one of those issues there. I'm sure the camera was supposed to scroll up, and it just doesn't scroll up. So then there's blind enemies, and it just is unfair and feels more like a troll than something that's supposed to be a more fair hack. Supposedly it's supposed to be a more fair hack, I guess. There we go, now the screen scrolls up. Like, you gotta go off of the screen to make it scroll up. And I don't know why, but I really don't think that's the creator's fault. I really just think that's this... whatever Lunar Magic just being glitchy. Or maybe if Lunar Magic wasn't used to make this and it was a glitchier, thing. Like, why is this world so long? Like, seriously. Look at this. All the way down there. Like, it's like 2 worlds in one. Like, this is Land of Dinos. So, I think this is, like, the actual World 2R. And this was just, like, the connection to it. I mean, like, wow, this is a long world, though. You know, so, yeah, I mean, it's not as bad as I, remembered it being from this morning, because I was just really grumpy. So, you know, it's like a 60. It's like a 60. It's on the same level as Sig World 1 on design and enjoyment. Which, I mean, I guess that's kind of an insult, so, I mean, you know. But I gotta be somewhat honest. I can't just have all of my reviews just be watered down junk. I have to also point out the negatives and to be honest about them. Because that's what part of reviewing the game is. Gotta be honest too. Ow. I mean, I am being honest. I'm not really hating it that much. It's really not a bad game. It's just it needs to be done better because it's not necessarily 100% fun. You know, and well. in order for it to be a good hack, it's gotta be fun, it's gotta have good design. And I guess this is pretty fun, but it doesn't have good design, so what am I supposed to say? It's missing the design aspect, okay? This one is missing the design aspect. So was the first one. I mean, this is kind of the same as the first one. And I read the review for the first one on SMW Central, and yeah, I mean, I kind of agree with them. Not really much has changed. Like, the creator of this didn't really take the knowledge, knowing what was wrong with the first. Like, they didn't fix what was wrong with the first one, which is honestly something I kind of definitely don't like. You know, the creator had a review, and well, you should have fixed some of the things they said, because, you know, it's some major stuff. But, you know, it just didn't happen, so I guess I am a little disappointed about that. It's not really any more or less thought through than the first one. So that's also another just complaint that I have. It's just, I don't want to be rude, but it's like the creator didn't learn anything from the first one. It's like the creator just didn't learn anything, you know? Now, obviously, this hack is in Portuguese, so it is completely possible that the guy that made this didn't understand the review. I've got to actually think about that, because that might actually be something that happened. The guy that made this might actually not have understood the review. If it was in English, and obviously this is Portuguese, whatever. If the guy, you know, didn't know English or whatever, then I mean, that's also another possibility to think about before I just be rude about it. Anyway, we have the green switch now. The Botão Verde. Guessing that means green switch. The other hack used Green Palace. I'm talking about Adventurer Mario, not the first game in this installment. That didn't even give me one up. That wasn't even enough Spinies to give me one up. What in the world? Jeez. The Switch has a smiley face on it. I don't think the yellow one had a smiley. Oh, jeez, sorry. I don't think the yellow Switch had a face on it. Weird. Well, this one does. So, I mean, I guess that's interesting. So let's continue through the land of dinos. Have our second level now. I have the music so quiet, I can't even hear it at all, but I'm sure it's fine. It's just you know, usual generic music. It was in World 1, so I'm guessing it's the same in World 2. You know, because, I mean, pretty much all Super Mario World were on that creator's just like the same 5 songs. So, I mean, you know, it's not... These are pretty common songs, I mean, come on. I've heard them all before. Multiple times. So... yeah. Like, even just hearing a tiny little bit of the melody of this, I know I've heard this before, alright? It's, not a new song. In fact, really, none of these have been new songs, but I didn't expect them to be. Alright, Area 40, I get a bonus game. Alright, so I'll just turn this up on the speaker a little bit. I turned it too loud. There we go, now I can actually hear the music. Kind of. I can kind of hear it. Ooh. Oh, I got 8. I actually got 8. No way. I actually got 8. Oh, that's sick. I got 16 lives now. I've got plenty of lives now. Got lives aplenty. That's great, because there's a ghost house next. Yay! Dino's ghosty house. Or I guess if you took that and made it proper English, it would be like Ghastly House. I like how Ghastly House sounds better. You know, it's still a good name. I just personally like Ghastly House better because it sounds more, well, ghastly. Anyway. Whatever, it's perfectly fine. There's a spike run area. I still really can't hear the music. Dang, I really had this, like, silent. I turned it up a lot, and I still can't hear the music. Oh no, I can hear this part. I can hear the main part of the music. Make sure you collect those coins first, otherwise they will turn into bricks. God, why is there always random noises at night outside my window? Seriously, like, there used to be random noises outside my window at night at my old house, and they're the same exact noises at this house. And it's all the way across town, the exact opposite end of the town, this house. And I still hear the same crap outside my window at night. It's so creepy. I don't... What time is it? 11:38, yeah. It's so creepy, like, I thought when I moved, I wouldn't hear it's the same noises. But it's the complete opposite side of town. Why is it the same noises? Like, I don't understand. It's always like this every single night. It's not even creepy to me anymore. Come on, I've been alive for like 14 years and there's always been the same exact noises outside my window every single night at like 11. That didn't even change when I moved across town. That didn't even change. It's still the same noises at night. I don't know. I think it's honestly just an animal that lives over here. Sometimes it's a motorcycle. It's the same motorcycle. And I even moved across town and it's like the same motorcycle, bro. Why? What? Like, I don't understand. It's so creepy. I moved all the way across town and it's the same noises. Like, it's just... Why? Why is it the same noises? All the way across town, that's so weird. Like, this house is legit, because I used to live on the very, very west, like, literally less than a half mile away from the next town over. And now I live, like, less than a half mile from the next town over on the east. It's like 6 miles apart, just about. It's about a 6-mile drive to my old house. And I still hear the same exact noises at night. 6 miles away. And they're the same loudness too. I don't understand where they're coming from. It's not many times, it's just like 2 times a night. But you know. I just don't understand. How did I move all the way across town? Yeah, I still hear the same things at night. It's just weird. I'm starting to think I'm just hallucinating all this crap. Like, I'm really not sure. I mean, are you kidding me? I mean, like, I don't think I am, because I don't get hallucinations, really, but, like... Sometimes I get sound hallucinations, but that's when I'm, like, asleep, not like, in real life. Not when I'm awake. So, yeah, I do think, I mean, one of the noises is an animal of some sort, okay? It's the motorcycle noise that I'm like, I mean, it's probably a different motorcycle. That's probably the explanation there. It's just a motorcycle still, so, you know. Oh, I thought the shell would, I'm losing all my lives right now. I thought that shell would kill the Dino Rhino. Guess it kills the small ones, but not the big ones. Alright, the more you know. I've been doing this stuff for years, and I never knew that the shells did not kill the big ones. The more you know, the more you know. The more that, oh my god! I swear, I'm just finding every single thing to die to right now. But, yeah, I think that's also why I hear the same noises at night, because it's just a motorcycle. There's a lot of people in my town with a motorcycle, okay? My town has 40,000 people. I'm sure that more than one person has a motorcycle. I'm sure they're spread all around town, and then the second... Are you freaking... Can I just do this jump? Oh my god. Man, the setup is so weird. And then the other thing is just... It's just a bird. I think it's just an owl. Sounds like it. Are you kidding me? That was my controller's fault. That was my controller's fault. No, that was my controller's fault. I did not let go of that. I did not let go of the run button. Man, this poor controller. It's been getting abused by me the past year, and I think it's wearing out. What the freak is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Oh my god, what is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? I am losing every single thing that I gained. Somehow. What is wrong with me right now? I don't understand. What is going on in my head right now? I can't do this. What is going on in my head right now? I can't do this. What is happening? What is happening? I know to understand. See, nowadays, back to the noises outside. I don't really hear them that much, because you don't hear them when my fan is on, because I just use the fan at night to sleep, because I don't really hear them. I sleep. Obviously, I have really good hearing. Like, really good hearing. I have horrible eyesight, but really good hearing. So, yeah, I mean, I just hear everything at night. Like, while I'm sleeping, I wake up to every little thing, so I have to turn on the fan. I mean, like, I'm a deep sleeper. I just hear, my hearing is just so sensitive that it makes me a not deep sleeper. Man, my poor fan, like, the button is literally, like, worn out. Like, the button is, like, peeling off. The power button on my, fan is, like, literally flaking off right now. Because it's, like, 8 years old, and I've been pressing the power button multiple times a day. For 8 years. So, the top is, like, crumbling off. Like, I can see the insides of it. Like, I can see the inside of the fan parts. So I'm probably gonna have to get a new fan soon, because that button's probably gonna eventually get unclickable. So, yeah. Alright. Personal problems aside. Dino Island 4. I have my window open a little bit, too, today, actually. That's probably why all the crap is so loud. Because I have my window open, because it's really nice. It's only like 54 right now. Really cold for August. Like today, it was like 72 was the high, I think. So you know, it's just a little wave. It's gonna be over in a couple days. It's like 74, then it's gonna be like 74. I think 2 days in a row, and then it should be back to normal summer weather pretty quick. Like literally, it's like the next day, it's just back to normal summer weather. I mean, that happens all the time. That's really that's very, very common where I live. You know, it's New England, so there's a lot of rapid temperature changes. You know, it's that part of the world. That area of the world where the temperature changes very quickly, and that's very normal. I really risked that not jumping, but it worked. And this kind of looks like it should be Projected Bridge 3. But it's not. Alright, I think we're finally done with this. This is taking longer than both of the world ones. Probably because it's like 2 worlds in itself. But, yeah. So yeah, we got Morton, and then the other one's probably Roy. Because, you know, Lemmy and, or Larry? I don't know. Just I don't know. The ones with the same boss fights seem to be, paired up with each other. So Roy's probably 2L's boss. So then it'll be the ones with the pipes for World 3, and then I think World 4 is where the paths meet up, and then just defeat Bowser at the end. Because I think it's, I'm pretty sure it's 4 worlds per path. There's 1R, 2R, 3R, 4R, 1L, 2L, 3L, 4L, and then, whoa. And then you just, they just junction somewhere near the end. It's just Bowser's Castle. You know, so it's not like a bunch of worlds each. It's, no! Shouldn't have done that. It's, kind of just like, it's 8 worlds, but like, or maybe it's 7. I don't know when exactly they meet up during World 4 because I never released my World 4 video because, guess what? I never finished World 4, so I never got to releasing the video. Really? You're serious? Really? Really? Did you have to do that to me, Fireball? Really, Fireball? Did you have to do that? I guess the Fireball did have to do that. Fireball's job is to attack me, so. I guess these guys are just doing their job. I'm sure they're getting paid a lot of money by Bowser to do this. I'm sure they're getting paid mad bucks for this one. Mad bucks. Here's Morton. Green Morton. Because Morton's green. Yep, bullet bills to make it a little bit more difficult, I guess. But it really didn't make it more difficult. Alright guys, so that's 2R. It was a fine world, I guess. I liked the Dino Island part, but I didn't like the part between the worlds. That part seemed very unthought through. But, you know, the actual Dino Island part was actually pretty good. Oh, great, we're going to a forest. Floresta. Forest. Forest. There it is. Forest. Ah, yeah. So, I guess I'll just do 3R next. I'll probably just do 3R next. Because, why not? And then I'll just do, 2L and 3L some other time, and then I don't know when they meet in World 4, but World 4 might just be, one world. It might just be 4. There's no R and L of 4, I don't think. Because they just link up. But yeah, apparently this is the Forest of Vines, and I'm gonna do that some other time, because right now I need to get some sleep. So that's gonna be it for now, and